When you think of Hollywood's golden era, certain faces instantly come to mind. These were the men whose names filled movie marquees and TV guides, who set trends, broke hearts, and became legends. But decades have passed since their heyday. What do these 60s, 70s, and 80s heartthrobs look like now? And where has life taken them? Today, we're counting down over 40 unforgettable icons, sharing their transformations and their journeys, one story at a time. See how many you recognize as we revisit the legends. To kick things off, let's go back to a time when family dramas ruled television. Few roles were more beloved than John Boy Walton. With his thoughtful eyes and kind presence, this actor set the standard for the sensitive leading man. 5 seconds. Who is he? That's Richard Thomas. Once the soul of the Waltons, Richard's journey didn't stop there. Decades later, he's still a fixture on TV and stage, taking on new roles and mentoring the next generation of talent. Let's turn from small-town America to big city cool. Who could forget the man behind the sunglasses in Shaft? 5 seconds. Recognize this legend? Richard Roundtree. As John Shaft, he brought action, attitude, and style to the screen. He broke barriers in Hollywood, and though he passed in 2023, his impact will always be felt. Shifting gears, our next icon took martial arts from niche to mainstream. He was more than just a fighter, he was a phenomenon. 5 seconds. Who inspired millions? Bruce Lee. His films and philosophy remain legendary, and generations later, his legacy continues to shape pop culture and sport. Now, let's visit a hero with superhuman strength, at least on TV. If you remember the $6 Million Man, you know who's next. 5 seconds. Can you name him? Lee Majors. From bionics to cowboy hats, Lee kept adventure alive on television. Now in his 80s, he still enjoys a loyal fan base at conventions and on screen. Time for a star who wore many hats. A cowboy on Bonanza, a doctor on Trapper John MD, and always a classic presence. 5 seconds. Do you recognize this face? Pernell Roberts. He brought intensity and dignity to every role. Though he left us in 2010, his TV legacy still shines. Switching to the world of pop, here's a voice that defined early rock and roll and charmed fans on Ozzy and Harriet. 5 seconds. Can you guess this teen idol? Ricky Nelson. His songs topped charts, his look inspired trends, and though his life ended too soon, his influence is still felt in music today. On to comedy now. Who could forget the lovable klutz from Three's Company? 5 seconds. Recognize this sitcom favorite? John Ritter. His comedic timing was second to none, and his warmth made him a true star. Gone too soon in 2003, he left behind laughter that still echoes today. Let's ramp up the action. Few have embodied grit and determination like the creator of Rocky and Rambo. 5 seconds. Know this fighter? Sylvester Stallone. Still writing, directing, and making cameos, Sly remains a symbol of resilience in Hollywood. Now, let's celebrate a Superman whose real-life courage became his greatest legacy. 5 seconds. Who wore the cape? Christopher Reeve. His inspiring fight for spinal cord research continues through his foundation, and his Superman remains the gold standard. Switching to the next generation, this actor went from silver spoons to acclaimed directing and comedy success. 5 seconds. Can you place this face? Jason Bateman. His evolution from teen idol to respected star is remarkable. With Ozark, he's proven that some careers only get better with time. Let's check in on another TV brother, one who brought laughs and life lessons to growing pains. 5 seconds. Recognize him? Kirk Cameron. From sitcom star to film producer, Kirk's journey has taken him from prime time to the world of faith-based entertainment. Now a face from detective TV's golden era, one half of Simon & Simon. 5 seconds. Who solved the case? Jameson Parker. After TV fame, Jameson focused on writing and life outside Hollywood, enjoying a quieter, creative path. Next, let's turn to a teen heartthrob who found a second act as a voice actor and writer. 5 seconds. Recognize this versatile talent? Brian Bloom. From soaps to video games, his career proves you can always reinvent yourself in Hollywood. From soap stars to karate champs, this next actor became a household name with one crane kick. 5 seconds. Can you spot the Karate Kid? Ralph Macchio. Cobra Kai brought him back into the limelight, and fans love seeing his classic underdog spirit. Up next, a hearty boy whose blue eyes and detective skills made mystery must-see TV. 5 seconds. Can you guess him? Parker Stevenson. From teen detective to producer and director, Parker's still part of the entertainment world. Let's head into edgier territory with a star who moved from teen angst to some of TV's most complex characters. 5 seconds. Know this face? James Spader. From Pretty in Pink to The Blacklist, Spader's been a master of reinvention. Switching gears, here's a classic matinee idol from the era of surf and summer movies. 5 seconds. Who's this golden boy? Troy Donahue. His films made him a 60s heartthrob, and though he left us in 2001, his legacy endures. On to one of Hollywood's most enduring superstars, a director, actor, and environmental activist. 5 seconds. Can you name this legend? Robert Redford. Sundance founder, Oscar winner, and ageless heartthrob. Redford's influence is everywhere. Let's add a sci-fi twist. Our next star captured imaginations on Star Trek: The Next Generation and in cult classics. 5 seconds. Do you know this fan favorite? Will Wheaton. From Wesley Crusher to author and advocate, Will is beloved across generations. Some stars have been in the spotlight for decades. Who could forget the action star behind Ethan Hunt?
5 seconds. Can you believe how he's changed?
Tom Cruise. Still leading action blockbusters, his career is a testament to risk-taking and reinvention. Let's return to classic TV with a motorcycle cop who became a Latino pop culture icon. 5 seconds. Recognize that smile? Eric Estrada. Chips made him famous, and he's continued to work, both on and off screen, ever since. Moving on to Miami, the pastel suits and fast cars of Miami Vice brought this next star global fame. 5 seconds. Who is this smooth operator? Don Johnson. From detective to dad roles, Johnson's cool never faded, and he's still active in film and TV. Our next heartthrob was a sitcom sensation on Happy Days and Charles in Charge. 5 seconds. Who played Chachi? Scott Baio. Still a recognizable name, he's moved from acting into producing and advocacy. Let's visit the streets with one half of TV's coolest police duo from Starsky and Hutch. 5 seconds. Do you remember this blonde star? David Soul. He found success as both an actor and musician, and today his songs and shows still play worldwide. Staying with the cop theme, here's the other Chips officer who kept the peace. 5 seconds. Know that face? Larry Wilcox. After TV fame, he turned to business and philanthropy but still returns for fan events. Let's dance now. Few actors made as big an impact on pop culture as this next star from Dirty Dancing and Ghost. 5 seconds. Who stole our hearts? Patrick Swayze. His memory lives on in film, dance, and the countless tributes from those who loved his work. Up next, another half of a dynamic cop duo, known for fast cars and unforgettable chases. 5 seconds. Can you name him? Paul Michael Glaser. After Starsky and Hutch, Glaser thrived as a director and artist. Now let's talk about a heartthrob with both a hit TV show and a string of timeless songs. 5 seconds. Do you know this voice? James Darren. Singer, actor, and still performing, his appeal crosses generations. Surf, sand, and slow-mo rescues. The next icon saved lives and hearts on Baywatch. 5 seconds. Recognize this lifeguard? Billy Warlock. He stayed busy in soaps and theater and still gets invited to conventions. Let's cruise down Route 66, where our next legend set the standard for cool on the open road. 5 seconds. Who took us on an American adventure? George Maharis. Route 66 made him a household name, and though he passed in 2023, his impact remains. Highways turn to highways again, this time with a trucker and his scene-stealing chimp. 5 seconds. Know this road warrior? Greg Evigan. He keeps acting and performing music, loved for BJ and the Bear, and more. When you think of rugged Hollywood legends, one name stands above the rest. 5 seconds. Do you recognize this icon? Clint Eastwood. Still directing and producing at 95, Eastwood is living proof that real legends never slow down. Some actors mastered the art of television, appearing in more hit series than most can count.
5 seconds. Can you spot this versatile star? Robert Urich. Known for Spencer for Hire in Vegas, Urich passed in 2002 but remains beloved by fans. Switching to big screen heartthrobs, this next star went from The Outsiders to critical acclaim. 5 seconds. Who's this chameleon? Matt Dillon. His career spans decades, and he continues to win roles in films big and small. Time for a TV dad who became a familiar face across generations. 5 seconds. Can you name him? Patrick Duffy. From Dallas to Step by Step, his warmth and presence are still a comfort to viewers. Ready for a teen idol who made crowds scream and hearts race? 5 seconds. Do you remember this pop sensation? Bobby Sherman. Here Come the Brides. And his hit singles made him a household name, and he continues to do charity work. Last but never least, let's revisit the father figure who embodied hope and love for 3 decades of television. 5 seconds. Do you recognize this icon? Michael Landon. Whether as Bonanza's Little Joe, Little House's Pa Ingalls, or the Angel on Highway to Heaven, Landon's legacy of kindness, faith, and family still endures. So, how many legends did you recognize? Which transformation surprised you the most? Share your score and your favorite in the comments below. Hit subscribe for more deep dives into TV and movie nostalgia, because the faces change, but the memories never fade.